In today's satsang, I will summarize the whole things which I have told so far and will tell you how not to do hurry and worry on this path. Having patience, just keep on walking. Now I take this sabd from Sarbachan, and he tells, if our spirit descends down and forget this sar sabd, then what happens? Then I will summarize this whole thing. धुन से सूरत भई न्यारी रे, मन से बंधी कर यारी रे, भोजाल फसी झक मारी रे, घट छूटा फिर उजाड़ी रे. Means when Surat descended down and separated from the Sar Sabad Dhun, and the spirit had friendship with mind, then it got trapped in mind. And because it had now friendship with mind, so the feelings of mind and thoughts of mind keep the spirit trapped there in mind, and it keeps on wandering and finds nothing. Ghat chhuta fir ujadi re. When this body will die or we die, the spirit again will go, and because this is trapped in mind or have friendship with mind, so it have desires, and because of desires it has to come again to take birth to fulfill that desires. Guru ज्ञान नहीं चितधारी रे, विष भोगे विषय विकारी रे, सिर भार उठावत भारी रे, जम दंड सहे सरकारी रे. Now he is telling that what happens to the spirit when it forgets this sar sabd. Now this spirit is wandering, and the master is saying that spirit is not taking care of Guru Gyan, not thinking about wisdom or understanding or knowledge of master, and it is following mind, and that's why it's in pain and pleasure. And bhoge vishay vikari re, and vishay bhoge, because it is trapped in mind and had friendship with mind, so that's why it keep on enjoying vishay, the subjects of senses, sexuality and other things, this food and so many things. So keeps on enjoying these things, and these five vikaras, and trapped again these five vikaras of sexuality, ego, lust and attachment. And because of this condition situation, sir bhar uthawat bhari re, it is in trouble, it is facing pain and suffering. Jam dand sahe sarkari re, and because of this condition our spirit feel pains, not happy, not in peace and bliss. Dukh vipta bahut sahari re, ab satguru kahe pukari re, sun maan vachan mera pyari re, ghat ulto lakh ujiyari re. Master says that you wake up, enough is enough. You have taken lot of pain and suffering in this world while having friendship with mind. So now Satguru is calling you, is making you to wake up, and you listen to me, oh dear spirit. Now you listen to my words and try to follow that. Ghat ulto, and then what to do? Then you become introvert and go in sadhan of light. Sabd ras piyo apari re, chad kholo gagan kiwadi re, guru bin nahi adhari re, Radha Swami Kaj Sudhari Re. Now first he says Ghat Ulto, you become introvert in this physical body, and then you meditate in light, and this final thing is Sar Sabd. Then you take this nectar of Sar Sabd, which is apar, which is endless, Chad Kholo Kiwadi Re, and you go higher and ascend, and then open the door of divine locks. Guru bin nahi adhari re, and this will not happen without master's support. The spiritual master who stay in this state of salvation while alive, he will help you, he will make your job easy, he will take you there. Surat tu kaun kahan se aayi, jagat jal yeh man rakha, kyon ya mein bharmai. Now master is asking that spirit, you think about that from where you came here in this world. Jagat jal yeh man racha, this trap of world is made by mind, and why you are trapped here in this net or in this web of mind, and why you are wandering and in pain. The master is asking spirit, means he is trying to wake up spirit, that you think about yourself, that you are here trapped in this world because of your own mind. No one is taking you in this world and making you trapped there. You yourself is trapped because you have friendship with mind, and because of this mind all this is happening to you, this pain and suffering. Now you try to understand this and try to listen master what he says, you follow that, then you will try to ascend, then go in the divine logs. पुरुष अंश तू सतपुर वासी, फांसी काल लगाई, सतगुरु दया साध की संगत, उलट चलो घर पाई. Now he says that from where you came, you are the part of Supreme Being and you are the resident of Satpur. Satpur means Alakhanami. You came from there, you are part of Supreme Being and you should be there in Alakh and Anami. But Fasi Kal Lagai Re, but this Kal has hanged you here and you are not able to go to your home. Satguru Sadh Ki Sangat. Now he is telling what to do, what kind of things will help you. He says Satguru Daya, this grace of master. What is grace of master? His satsang, his radiation, his guidance, all these are the grace of master. This will help you, and you do sadh ki sangat, and you do company of spiritual people or spiritual seekers. You don't go in company of worldly people. If you do company of worldly people, then their radiations will come and your mind is already having lot of attachments. That's why because of their radiation you will again trapped by these attachments and you will never get rid of these. So you have to do sadh ki sangat, you have to do company of the spiritual seekers. Ulat chalo ghar paire, then you will ascend to your home. Anhad sabd suno ghat bhitar, Radha Swami kat sunai re. Now Radha Swami is telling you that you have to listen this Sar Sabad to get liberation, otherwise there is no way to get liberation. So he is trying to say that you have taken lot of pain here in this world because of friendship with mind. Now you wake up and do follow the master's words and do satsang, see master, and then you try to ascend in divine logs and your work will be done by the grace of master and Sar Sabad. Radha Swami is telling you this thing. So you now wake up and start your journey back to home. He was telling the situation of spirit when it descended down and separated from Dhun and got trapped here, and this Kal hanged spirit. Okay, this Sabd is over. Now I tell what happens. We are here in this world because we have prarabdha karmas left. So we are here to pay for these prarabdha karma. Otherwise we would not come here. So remember this, we have to face all these good and bad prarabdha karma, whether you are a spiritual seeker, whether you are a saint, or whether you are ordinary person. What is the difference in spiritual seeker and saint and ordinary person? Ordinary person is sleeping, he has no idea of this Atma Lok or this Sar Sabad Yoga Sadhana or this fourth pad. Then master comes in your life. If you have desire, if you have true seeking, then master will come in your life, and because he is there, he can tell you the way back to home. No one other can tell. No, others will say give money, do seva, or please call other people's, make my dera and all these things. They will talk of their interest. They will not tell you because they don't know. And if they know, they will not tell you. If they tell you the secret, the truth, then you will not come there again. You will know, and then why you go there? Maharaj Ji went there in Manavta Mandir. There were 3-4 Americans, and Maharaj Ji had lot of interest. Earlier he used to go one day, say hello, say Radha Swami to Fakir Ji and come back. Baba said everything is going on fine. Maharaj Ji says, yes Maharaj Ji, everything is fine. I am making progress every day and my company is doing well and my sadhana is also okay. Then Baba Fakir said, okay, go home and take care of your family. So this happened every year, but this time he stayed there because there were a lot of foreigners and Baba Fakir ji was taking a lot of interest in them. This was new thing for Captain Lal Chand ji. He stayed there 2-3 days and then foreigners left. Then Baba Fakir called him, you come here. I told you, you go home, why you stayed here? Then he said, Maharaj ji, he said to Baba Fakir, you were having lot of interest in them. This was new thing to me. I wanted to stay here to see all these things. Then Baba Fakir said, for what you come to master, you got the very first day. When you are here, my attention follows you and I get trouble. You disturb me. You not allow me to do my work. So better you go home. If you trouble me, then I will make you Guru. Then Maharaj said, Maharaj ji, Guru is very big thing. Then Baba Fakir says, no, this is the worst thing. Those who have very bad deeds, they become Guru. They have to teach these ignorant people. From that day, Maharaj ji had this idea, this wisdom that this Guruism, Dera, Ashram, all these things are of not much use. And he removed this idea that Guru is big thing and he worked freely. So what is the purpose of master? To give guidance, to give wisdom and to tell how to control this mind and then how to proceed in the spiritual logs. First we have to clean this mind. We have 5 vikaras and we have other bad sanskaras. So this is the main thing. And then rest of the thing will be taken care by sadhana. Then you will attain anami and then jivat muktavastha and then again satsang, final satsang. So Baba Fakir said, for what purpose seekers come to master? You got that very first day. Why you stayed here? So he was very true. Otherwise he would said, you come and give 10% of your salary to me. No, he said, you got what you wanted from me. You got very first day. Why we go to master? To get initiation, for liberation. Then he said, you got initiation the very first day by my radiation, and now you are getting these spiritual patrika magazines every second month. You taking knowledge, and I call you time by time. Any query you can ask, but why you stayed here? So he was very clear that our purpose to stay with master is to attain Sar Sabd. Okay, then Maharaj ji said, I had this Sar Sabd, but I was not having knowledge. Then he says, some people have Sar Sabd experience first, some people have knowledge first, then they qualify and then they do this Sar Sabd Bhakti. And some people, they do sadhana side by side and cleaning. They focus more on cleaning and sometimes they do sadhana. So Maharaj ji always says, this first way is very easy, Sahaj Yoga with cleaning of mind, then you go there. Then automatically spirit will come, you will stay in consciousness and then you will ascend, you will progress. He always preferred this. He also tried many things. Finally he reached in Sahaj Avastha, then he threw all these techniques and yoga techniques. Oh no, these are of no use, this is wastage of time. He says, you listen satsang, satsang is everything. That's all. You listen satsang, satsang will give you wisdom. Satsang will tell you how to burn these karma. Satsang will tell you how not to take radiation. Satsang will tell you how to behave well in the family, how to behave well in the business, how to behave well in the world. And satsang will tell you how to be detached, will teach you that you are in rag, you are attached to the world, attached to the sanskaras of mind. Then directly you cannot go, so you have to give another taste to your mind, so that you have to leave the muscle memory or the cell memory of your body and mind. You know, we do many things because of this cell memory. So what is the purpose of satsang? First, your spirit to spirit transfer, the transfer of radiation or transfer of that there is such person who lives in liberation, how he looks like. So our spirit see that living example. This is the first benefit, otherwise we have no idea. So this is the benefit of having darshan of living master, that you will know, okay, such a person is there, he always remains in bliss, He never get troubled by anything. So this is spirit to spirit transfers happen, but this is not going to help because we are full of ignorance, and that ignorance will bring this state of bliss down. This will be broken. So then we have to clean this mind. This process has to be done. So when we listen satsang, three things happen. One, this meditation. First thing is meditation. When you listen satsang, gazing your master with attention, with faith, then you are meditating, because now your mind is fixed, focused, your attention focused on one point, and you are not giving supply of consciousness to other thoughts. You are not making resolutions now. So this way, if you listen lot of satsang, then there is no need to do much sadhana. Why they say? That's why they say. Because if you listen lot of satsang, you will have wisdom. You need not to do hard work to see these intermediate stages and to do much research. He is directly telling you that this is the highway, you go there. And he is making you to have this Sahaj meditation practice. Why? When we listen satsang again and again and again, then what happens? We leave other thoughts and then we forget these things. And our mind gets new cell memory to be concentrated. So if a person is good in his business or his job, then for him, if he has interest, then for him this spirituality is easy, because he has habit of having concentration of attention. If he shifts this attention to spirituality, he will progress here. What happens? People are not Karam Yogi. They do work, they talk of politics, they talk of movies and many things, and they work. So they are not expertise in their field, and they come to satsang and their mind is scattered. They enjoy a lot of sexuality. They don't have true seeking. So many things are there. That's why they don't progress. That's why Master said, okay, you want to learn something, you do lot of seva. So Master is very merciful, very kind, very graceful. He said, okay, do Simran and Dhyan. If the Satsangi starts doing Simran and Dhyan with love and faith, what will happen? He will start having concentration of mind, and by Dhyan, he will start leaving these bad thoughts, and then there are chances that one day he become real seeker. That's why they say, do Simran and Dhyan. If he don't become real seeker, but if he do Simran and Dhyan, then what will happen? He will be able to concentrate, because earlier he was not able to do that. He will be able to concentrate, and then he will succeed in his worldly life. This is the benefit. That's why they say, do Simran and Dhyan. What is true Simran and Dhyan? Remember your master, considering him God. Otherwise, Simran will not happen. If you see he is Manoj, he is Captain Lalchand, or then there are lot of weakness. Then Simran will not happen. The person, young guy who is blind totally in love, he will see always the good thing, beauty of his partner. She is so beautiful. She is so happy. Bright side. Then he become divana. Then he become crazy behind her. So this way, if we have love, then we will do Sahaj Simran and Dhyan. Then we will remember him. If we remember him, what happens? Our attention is there. When we do work. When we finish this, because we have love for Master, faith in Master, then what will happen? Automatically Simran and Dhyan will start. This is Simran and Dhyan. So why Master say to do Simran and Dhyan? To concentrate, so that he understands satsang in future, in the coming time. But the problem is that people don't want Simran Dhyan, people don't want this spirituality. They want to enjoy this world. They want lady. They want to get whole of the money of the world. They want name and fame. So they don't have desire. So what happens? They do Simran and Dhyan. They are increasing their willpower, and their bad karmas, these bad deeds, also enhances, also grows, and they become more worse than the ordinary person. These satsangis are who don't clean their mind. They are more worse than ordinary people who don't go in satsang. That's why Maharaj always says, first listen satsang. For long time you listen satsang. If you are intellectual, then you will understand what is this path, what I need to do. Then no need to do these sadhanas and other things. So all these sadhanas are here lower centers to concentrate your mind so that you understand path. Then this is called Guru mile to kya kamana. If you find true master, then there is no need to do hard work. He will tell you. If you are true seeker, then you will listen satsang. There are 3 benefits. You will get wisdom, guidance. You will be able to concentrate your mind. This is mind meditation. Your mind is not wavering now. And bhakti also. Because when you see master told me this and this is true, he told me this is true, then faith and bhakti also happen. So if you listen satsang with love and faith, full attention, then these 3 things happens, and this make you to achieve sadhana of divine laws. What happens to me? I tell you, I never knew what is Simran, what is Dhyan, how to do meditation, nothing. I just listen satsang, I watch Maharaj Ji. Oh, so beautiful person on the earth. I said, you are the greatest man on this earth. You are God. I was looking for God. Now I see God is sitting in front of me. I said to him this many times. I used to take his radiation. I was also having bad things, and I was also worried like other that how I will progress. One day I got worried and I said, Maharaj Ji, what will happen to me? Then he says, which I am teaching you, which sanskaras I am giving you, this will not go in vain. This will give you fruit one day. You just keep listening satsang and do this work. So what I did, I knew nothing this Sarvachan or this. I didn't read many books also. Just read these 17 books. But I listened Maharaj each and every word. My eyes and ears were always on him. If I do seva, prepare food, or my ears are there, what he is saying, what he is saying, what he is saying. So my faith was great for him, and because of that faith I had love and I did service, and because of that service he was happy with me, and he used to say that I will work in Delhi only, nowhere, I will not go anywhere else. Then I thought, oh, this old man is behind you, he is not leaving you. But he was having mercy on me because I had true interest. He said, you are the first person who wants this thing. Otherwise, all want these worldly things. All come and go. Then he had grace on me and he said to me, 2 satsang you arrange at your home and 4-5 satsangs prepare other people's, so that I stay here for 6 days at your home. And he was very wise. Every morning he gave me satsang, and I was totally ignorant, but I was having great faith. I used to wash his feet and drink this Charnamrit. So what happened? I took his radiations. My consciousness is full of his radiations. Then I thought, oh, without enjoying these worldly things, if we can enjoy such kind of bliss, then why we wonder for these things? We get these things. Sometimes we feel pleasure, and most of the time we are in trouble. If you chase a lady, if she becomes happy, then you enjoy. Okay, what will happen? Sometime you enjoy, and later you start crying that I lost everything. Then I understood, oh, this kind of bliss you can have. He is enjoying. He says, I enjoy this, so I know. You don't enjoy, so how you come to know? Then I had this true seeking for spirituality, that I have to leave these worldly things. This worldly pleasure is temporary. I have to be independent, not dependent on other things to become happy or to get pleasure. Then I started this. Then this brain came, mind game came. Then I said, Maharaj Ji, I try everything and I don't want to enjoy other things. What to do? But I do it forcefully. I succeed, but sometime I fall. Please suggest him. Then he says, Man diya kahin aur hi tan sadhun ke sang. Means your mind is somewhere else and your body is with sadhu, with master. I was controlling body and I was not taking care of mind. Then I started this cleaning of mind, and now I am happy. What happens? We are habitual. Once I was enjoying one thing and he came. He knew everything. I don't know how he came to know. I was enjoying that thing and he entered my house and he said, always keep on chasing one thing, Manoj. Why are you behind this one thing? Leave this. And I was surprised. How he come to know? Many times this happened to me. Many times. The moment he enters, and I gave garland to him, and he said, "Why are you doing this?" And I never told this to anybody, and he knew. I was surprised. Then I thought, okay, you have to work on this brain thing. This pull was coming to me, and this state of bliss was coming to me 27 days, then 35 days, but I again fall badly in the mind, and my morale comes down, and I think I can't progress in this path. Then I determined that yes, I will succeed or not, and started this work. So Master's grace, listening satsang again and again, what will happen? You making new sanskaras, you giving new suggestion impression to your brain, and then because of these good spiritual suggestion and impressions of wisdom and knowledge, you will think again and again, because mind's work is to take suggestion and impression, then spirit play with them, and when you play again and again, they become karma. So Master's job is to give you good suggestions, great suggestions, so that you start playing with them and you make new deeds. And what will happen? The old deed, you have trouble because of them. Naturally you want to be in bliss and peace. So after some time, your body and mind muscle memory or cell memory will be diluted, deleted. If you have true seeking, then you will listen satsang, you will fight for it. And Maharaj Ji says, Manoj, this is tough in the starting, later it becomes easy. He said, I give you example of driving. When we start driving, we are afraid of car and traffic, but once we learn driving, we become expert. We smoke cigarette, we talk, we listen to music, and then we are driving. Then you take care of clutch or gear or anything. No, your attention is there on driving, and you enjoy other things also. So it becomes very easy for you. The same way this is with spirituality. Then I was satisfied. Oh, I can do this. Means I have to delete these bad sanskaras, and I have to make new sanskaras. And if you have these good sanskaras of wisdom, knowledge, then you will not do these bad things, because now you know this, what will happen to you. I told you earlier, when this spirit descend, forgot this sarsad, what happened to spirit. So this way Master's job is to guide you, to make you to go in Sahaj Dhyan. This Dhyan have photo and focus, or forcefully wake up in the morning and sit 2.5 hours, and they go in Yoga Nindra, and they get more angry and more sexuality active and more worse thing, because they have no idea. They just concentrate their mind, sometimes sleep, sometimes they have no idea, no guidance. So Maharaj Ji says, this is very sage. Sage for whom? Who maintains celibacy. If the person is not able to control sexuality, then he will never succeed in this line. The thing is that we have to delete these bad sanskaras. We cannot delete these bad sanskaras without wisdom, without satsang. So in satsang, we have to do darshan, so that our spirit see a living example of spiritual person, so that now it get taste of, it get idea of a person who is having this bliss or this peace. Then we will like, because our mind like good things. So we have now an objective that I have to become this, and you have this worldly life's idea that this is painful, this gives pleasure, and then it gives pain. So by wisdom, you will get wisdom in satsang, knowledge in satsang. Then after some time of practice of this listening satsang, you cannot do bad things, because now you have knowledge. What will happen? I again repeat 3 things. Change of sanskaras means knowledge, wisdom, bhakti. Bhakti means it will develop faith and love, and this dhyan, concentration. So when you have concentration, what happens? How I came to this middle path meditation without knowing anything? I was listening satsang one day, and what happened? Having my eyes closed, and the headphone was here in ears, and I forgot. Samadhi happened of body, sharir, and I forget what this microphone, this headphone is saying, and I went in light sadhana of prakash, and I stayed there 10 or 15 minutes, and then I came down. Then I said, oh, what happened this? I didn't meditate for light, and how I meditated in this light. Then I thought that 10-15 minutes I have no idea what this microphone was saying, what this headphone was saying. So I was not able to listen what was going in this satsang. Then I rewind the satsang and then listened that, and again happened it. When I start again 2 minutes and I go in prakash, I go in light. So now I understand what was the purpose of Maharaj Ji, that you listen satsang, that's all, you take gyan. When you start concentration, when your attention have this habit of concentration and you have strong desire for spirituality, then by this wisdom and knowledge your karma will start burning and you will start having purity of mind. And because you love satsang, listening and reading, then what will happen? This desire and concentration automatically will take you in higher loks, and after reaching certain point you will be amazed. Means if you reach here in Sun or Bavar Gufa, then you will have this taste of spirituality or consciousness. Then you really would like to leave these worldly pleasures. Then really you will want very fast progress. So time comes, and I enjoyed this. But I was having sanskaras, some interest. Maharaj says you can burn these light and moderate karmas very easily by satsang and some practice. But the deeper sanskaras, the deeper interest will test you till last. So you have to take care of them. You have to be very alert. But after some time, now why I go this? Why? So time will come. Automatically, if you have true seeking, true desire, your all karma, these bad karma will be replaced by good karma, and your mind will become pure. And because of purity and true seeking, your spirit will automatically go higher, will ascend automatically. No need to do any kind of sadhana, it will automatically ascend. Because of purity, you will have siddhis, you will do your worldly duties very fastly. What you want, it will come sooner than earlier. Sometime it will happen, you think, and the thing will be in front of you. This happens, so much siddhis come. And then what happens? Then you start having this taste again and again. Sometimes once a day, twice a day, thrice a day, or sometimes once in 2 months or 1 month. But now you have taste. Now you have to, what is the purpose? You go there, but you don't stay there. So now you have to do practice of listening satsang to stay there. Means now you need qualification. How to stay there? You need this qualification. Now you have to work to achieve this qualification, this eligibility. Then you will be able to stay there. And when your mind is clean by satsang and radiation of master, then you start sadhana. Then you do sadhana. Why? Because you no go temporarily because of concentration of attention. This is not destination. You are on the midway. So you have to do now sadhana so that your spirit ascend in higher loks, higher, and stay there. If you start staying at one point, then go next, then go next, then go next, and finally merge in Anami. Now master will say your yoga is complete. You don't get trapped by these attractions of world. You stay detached from all these things. You are now different person. Don't make new karmas. Don't have any interest in this world, but do your duty. So to stay there is the main thing. And then you reach Anami, and then you don't make these new karmas and you leave attachments, no interest in attachment, then you will get liberation. This is the path of spirituality. So sadhana, when you have to start sadhana, when this comes to you naturally, automatically, means you are prepared now. Now you have to work on it. That now I find the path, I will proceed here. If you go there and come down, then there is no use. Means you enjoy and then come down. Then you have to build on it. Yes, now I find the path, and your mind is now clean, pure. What happens when you take this wisdom from satsang? Your rag, your attachment to world will change in anurag, attachment to master, then change in vairag, detachment. And detachment will take you there. Then you start meditation. Till then, consider master the form of God, and do Simran and Dhyan. That is the only sadhan. Till then, no Sar Sabad, no light sadhan is good. That will make more worse. Understood?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was super, sir.